who the fuck want to talk to somebody that don't got no money? You know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm talking to you for, you can't do nothing for me.
Young Miami is never going to be young again, but I cannot say the same thing for her intelligence and her brain.
Could you okay being on the roster? Where you got to be? Can you got to be one? Can you be like 3 on the roster? Or where you got to be on the totem pole?
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
You see this face? You see, baby, I just can't do a roster. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. This is an example of beauty can only take you so far until you're begging like a slave for attention from the master that you serve. Welcome to my channel. Grab some popcorn, enjoy the show, and do not forget to subscribe.
I probably could start with like a team.
Yeah.
But by the time halftime come, halftime,
Yeah.
you got to go in the locker room with the coach.
Yeah.
We got to talk about,
Make adjustment.
hey.
How often does a man have to buy you gifts?
It's cool, you could buy me a bag. It's cool, you could buy me a car. But like us.
Damn, a car? The bag, you were doing good with the bag, maybe some shoes. Damn.
Carisha never witnessed that side of him, so why would she say anything bad about him? What? What? Okay, so forget every other woman and every other person, point blank period, who has a negative experience with the man. Fuck that and fuck them because I didn't go through that, so whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-fucking-do, right?
There's a saying that goes, if you know that you're being abused, why don't you just call the police? Or why don't you just call the cops? Why don't you scream out for help? Young Miami is the person that will make it hard for people to believe women that are victims of domestic abuse because sometimes being a victim does not always make sense to the rational mind.
Help me! Help me! Nigga! Help me!
And do you know why this is sad? It's because Young Miami is somebody that can have it all, from her career to startup to rap to being a fashion icon and starting her own podcast. But instead of doing this thing as an independent woman and doing her own thing where she has to answer to nobody, she chose to subject herself to the baby oil escapades of Diddy simply because of a constant and permanent paycheck.
This is a sickness, but I enjoy it.
Now, when that paycheck has been taken away from her, or that paycheck is about to be threatened, she has to come out on some BS and write a letter to the judge about how P. Diddy is a good man, even though there have been multiple cases of how he was not as good as people claim he is. Man, her bank account must be really dry for this last couple of months because ain't no way you took it upon yourself to write a whole letter to a judge that doesn't know who you are. You are not P. Diddy's wife. You are not his family member. You're not even part of his extended family member. You are nothing but somebody that he used to spend his fun time with.
So what the fuck you got going on? What's your relationship status? Mr. Act Bad.
I'm single, you know. I'm single, but I'm dating. I'm just taking my time with life.
All right. So what we is?
We date. We dating. We go have dates. And we friends.
Okay.
We go to exotic locations. We have great times. We go to strip clubs. Church. I'm gonna take you to church.
Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry.
And you're gonna say that he's a good man when you don't really know him to that extent. It just tells you that when money is being put in somebody's pocket, they will do anything, including to side with the devil to keep it. Now, here's the funny thing that people do not always understand.
Whoa. Here I come. Here I come.
Good deeds do not outweigh bad deeds, and bad deeds do not outweigh good deeds. You will never be in a situation where you've done so many good things and the bad things that you've done, people will just expect you not to pay for them as well. And vice versa. Somebody can be good to you and somebody could have treated you the best way possible because you were also benefiting something from them. But they could have been a shitty person behind the scenes. They could have been an abuser. They could have been a manipulator. They could have been somebody that sold drugs. Are you going to let every single bad deed that somebody does get a pass because you were the victim of their good actions? That does not make any sense. And this is where it comes into the bias and the unfortunate mental processing of some people. Everything a person does has a boomerang effect. Wait for a second, I gotta ask a question. Have you all subscribed to this channel yet? I know you are enjoying this video, so make sure you subscribe so we can fly. Back to the video. Good deeds will eventually come back and be good to you. Bad deeds will eventually come back and be bad to you, and unfortunately, we don't get to dictate how those deeds come back to us, whether we like it or not. P. Diddy has done some questionable things in his past, and his past is coming back to haunt him. And Carisha, aka Young Miami, has done some questionable things in her past, and right now she's trying to make sure that she saves herself from the end of her career, because if P. Diddy goes down, you know some other people are going down with him.
That's like me going outside and deciding to smack the shit out of everybody I see on the street. But then I run into you and I decide I'm not going to smack you. That must mean I'm all right. I must be fine. I must have just been having a bad day. Moving right along. She going to start the statement with, "Dear Your Honor." Immediately checked out from right there. Let's go forward. Goes on to say, "I'm a mother, daughter, and sister." Well, as all those things, you should be ashamed. Are you ashamed? Like, even if by the grace of God you had no ill, negative experiences with this man, for you to type this up and make it seem like he's an angel dropped down from above is beyond me. I would have just stood silent if I was you.
And this is what makes me question Young Miami's stake in this whole matter. Because why would you write a whole letter to a judge concerning the verdict of somebody that was not even really in a fully committed relationship with you? Why?
So what we is?
We date?
Why go out of your way to make sure that the judge gets the point that he is a good man despite all the things that have been brought forth in this court case? Why would you do that? It makes me suspect that you have some skeletons in your closet that you do not want to be released. It makes me think that you don't want to be taken advantage because of the things that you have done in the private corners of your bedroom by other people in the industry that may have the same effect that P. Diddy has. It makes me, in fact, I am sure that you're just trying to save yourself from the inevitable shame that will come across your timeline and across your lifestyle if P. Diddy does not get a favorable verdict from this whole court case.
Arisha, please. Now, Young Miami wrote a character witness letter on behalf of Diddy, telling the judge to go easy on him and that he's a good man. What the hell is wrong with her? I'm guessing she's still on his payroll, or hoping to be. Her letter also stated that she can't speak to who his character was prior to when she met him. After watching that video with Cassie, how could you even want to be associated with a man like that? I don't get it. Is she really that desperate? Her music career is on the decline like a lot of these rap girls out here, Ice Spice. It is presumed that she's looking for a man to take care of her and her 2 children by different fathers. However, she's Young Miami. I'm sure she can find another sponsor. Why does she have to stoop so low and be with a known abuser, whom is currently behind bars? I think he has something on her. Whatever it is, I'm sure the judge would give her full immunity if she spoke out, but still she remains silent. I was quite surprised that she wasn't subpoenaed. If she's hiding anything, everything in the dark eventually comes to light. You're welcome, I love ya.
And this is where it all goes down the drain for Young Miami. Because if this whole stuff with P. Diddy doesn't work the way she needs it to work so desperately, there's no going back for her. She is not his wife. She is not his blood. So everything that you used to enjoy from P. Diddy, the safety, the protection, the lifestyle, the affluence, is going to go all the way unless you choose to pick a different master whom you will serve. And that master probably knows a couple things that you may have done with the previous one.
Fuck.
I hope things work out with Carisha the way she needs it to work out. If not, from all the things that we've heard about P. Diddy's baby oil escapades, we may be hearing so much more about Carisha's own bedroom matters, and I think she would like to keep that off the internet. Here are some comments. The first comment says, he went after Carisha because she was 100% down with everything. Carisha has a price, and if you're willing to pay just enough, she might just do anything that you want her to do. The next comment says, she's literally on a roster. Why are we acting like she wasn't with Diddy? Again, finances can make you forget a lot of things that you're doing, especially if you're trying to save yourself from the mental embarrassment. This is what makes human beings so complex, because no matter how bad somebody is to the society or to the public as a whole, there will be always those few people that have felt the good deeds of that person and will stand for that person even if that person has done something wrong to terribly affect the life of other people. Even if to murdering somebody, they will defend them because they don't want to see that side of them that their biased mind won't let them see. Let me know your opinions in the comment section. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share.